Convicted rapist and murderer Antonio Sanchez should not expect to be released from jail anytime soon. Senator Bong Go said President Duterte himself has ordered the Bureau of Corrections and the Department of Justice to make sure that the former Calauan mayor stays in Bilibid.
Pinaabot niya kay Bucor Chief Paeldon at kay Secretary Guevara para iparating sa kanila na hindi maring marilis yan dahil pinag-aaralan ni Pangulong Duterte ang batas. Kaya ako rin po mismo, sinabi ko na huwag ka nang mangarap pa lumabas dyan sa kulungan. Pagdusahan mo ang iyong kasalanan dyan sa loob.
Senator Go said the law is clear according to Republic Act 10592. Any inmate convicted of a heinous crime is not qualified to be released based on good conduct time allowance or GCTA. Sanchez was sentenced with 7 counts of reclusion perpetua or up to 40 years imprisonment for the rape and murder of Eileen Sarmenta and Alan Gomez in 1993. The victim's family welcomes the statement from Malacanang, but they question the inclusion of Sanchez on the list of 11,000 inmates up for evaluation when the ex-mayor should have been disqualified from the start.
My God, anong klaseng mga mga tauhan ng ating pamahalaan, nag-i-issue sila ng statement na hindi man lang nila niripasok kung ano yung sinasabi nila.
Amid all these, Eileen's mother asks government officials to be more careful in releasing statements about the case.
Halos mamatay na naman ako sa sakit ng loob, di ba? Nanumbalik lahat yun. Kung sakaling mangyari ulit ito sa ibang pamilya, sana po mag-practice sila ng due diligence and sincerity in their job.
Justice Secretary Menardo Guevara confirmed that he has received the directive of the president not to process Sanchez's case until all legal questions are answered. For News 5, Maricel Halili, we are One News.
In light of these events surrounding Antonio Sanchez, a question begs to be answered: what constitutes a heinous crime? Undersecretary Mark Perete of the DOJ says the only law that ever defined what heinous crimes are is the now revoked Republic Act 7659, which had imposed the death penalty. RA 7659 considered murder, parricide, kidnapping, and serious illegal detention, among others, as heinous crimes. Perete says RA 7659 was not entirely abolished but amended by RA 9346 insofar as it imposed the death penalty. He says RA 9346 did not touch nor repeal the definition of heinous crimes. In the end, however, Perete says it would be up to a task force and ultimately the Supreme Court to reconcile all pertinent laws. There's a recent debate if former Calauan Laguna Mayor Antonio Sanchez should even be eligible for good conduct time allowance. The Palace and the Department of Justice alike cite a provision why Sanchez cannot be granted an early release. That is Article 29 of the Revised Penal Code as amended by Republic Act 10592 in 2013. Several lawmakers argue if all those who committed heinous crimes, aside from Sanchez, are covered by the provision. The title itself is already specific. Article 29, or period of preventive imprisonment deducted from the term of imprisonment, while the court has no verdict on the case yet, offenders who are accused who have undergone preventive imprisonment shall be credited in the service of their sentence. But recidivists, habitual delinquents, escapees, and those charged with heinous crimes are not covered by the GCTA. So does this mean Sanchez is not credited because his rape with homicide and double murder are considered heinous crimes? The DOJ is in circles regarding the issue. Sanchez has not undergone preventive imprisonment. The court had made its final judgment on Sanchez in 1995. He is not considered an accused either since he is already convicted. He is not also charged with a heinous crime because the case was already closed. Some lawmakers say the provision that fits the case of Sanchez is Article 97 of RPC. It states that the good conduct of any prisoner in any penal institution shall entitle him to the following deductions. And this is where the deduction for good conduct comes in from the old and amendments under RA 10592. In the first 2 years of good conduct, A 5-day deduction becomes 20 days. In the next 3 years of good conduct, an 8-day deduction becomes 23 days. In the 11th year of good conduct, the 11th day deduction becomes doubled or 30 days deduction. Senator Bong Go says Sanchez will not be released just yet since the president is studying the laws, but he tells Sanchez to give his hopes up. The Supreme Court may eventually decide on the matter, which is the real interpretation of the law and where Sanchez's case fits under Article 29, which may punish him further, or Article 97, which may set him free.